So here's some tribal designs that I found here, okay? So I printed a couple of them off so you could kind of see them, some different examples. Now you might say, okay, I don't want you to just take the design and just copy the design. I want you to make your own. So I'm just gonna fold this over for a minute. And let's say that I really like this design here, okay? So I'm gonna do something similar. So what I'm gonna do here on a sheet of scrap paper, I might say, okay, you know what, I like this part of it right here. So I'm gonna try drawing that. I'm gonna draw that, I'm just gonna draw a little swirl like this. And this is gonna come down like this. And then this part comes this way. So I'm copying this thing right here. And then I've got another part that comes up like so. And connects down here. Okay, then this is coming over. And I've got this other thing that comes up like this. Now once again, it's based on this. If I don't draw it exactly, no big deal, okay? Then, so maybe I say, you know what, I like this thing here that's coming out, but I'd like to have that, maybe I'm gonna add an extra spike to that, so I'm gonna have this, and then another smaller one right here, and then this, and that connects down like this, okay? So I've got this design, and I took just this part of it and copied it right here. Okay, now I'm gonna make it symmetrical. So the same on both sides. So what I did here is this. When you get this far, rather than trying to redraw it, you can just trace it. So watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this design and I'm gonna fold the paper right there. Okay, so I folded the paper right here. Now on the other side, I'm gonna flip it over and trace it. Now you might say, how do you trace it when you can't see it? Well, you're gonna go on a light box, and in the corner of my room over there is a light box in that corner, and there's one in the back corner over here that you can use, or you can tape it up on the window. If you're at home, just tape it up on your window. Could I use your light now? So I'm actually working on a piece of glass, and I'm gonna put a phone underneath here just to make my own little light box. So I'm gonna put the phone right there. It creates some light. Now, you could see this design that I had here. It's a little bright. There's my design. I'm gonna make sure that it's nice and dark so I can see it well. So I'm just gonna go over it and darken the lines in, darker than they were before. Okay, so here's my design. Now I folded the paper. So I folded the paper and I'm gonna flip it over. And you should be able to see through here. I don't know, this is a little bit bright, but you get the idea. Let's see here. So you can see my design through the paper right now. See that? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to trace that design through the paper. I know it's a little bit hard to see on the demonstration, but I think you get the idea. Okay, and then this one is coming across here. That's going there. This is going like this. Now, so I've traced it. Now I'll just take the light away. I don't need this light here anymore. So I traced it here. And I traced it on that side. Okay, so it's on both sides. So now when I open it up, I've got a pretty cool looking design here. Okay? Now, once we get that design, you might do another one, okay? Then we're gonna figure out how can I get this to fit into part of my radial design. And I'll show you that part in just a minute. But for right now, I'd like you to draw some designs, fold the paper, and make sure you get a clear sheet of paper like this, just a plain white paper, and draw it so that you have room to fold it, and you can draw the other half. So what's kind of cool is, you know, I started with this design here. I just took part of this, okay, and then I folded my paper and I created my own tribal design where I just used part of this design. Got that? Because I don't want you to just take this and copy it exactly. Take parts of it, fold the paper, and you get your other part. So I just created a pretty cool looking design, and I'm gonna show you later how to connect this 360 degrees. Got that? Okay, that's it for now.